Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right in a relationship, only to find it falling apart anyway? Maybe you've been told to be nice, to give her space, or even just to be yourself. Yet somehow you end up feeling confused, frustrated, or even heartbroken. What if I told you that almost everything you've been taught about attracting women might be completely off? In this video, I'm going to reveal some surprising truths. Truths about the hidden vulnerabilities every woman has, vulnerabilities they rarely talk about, yet that every man should understand. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could completely transform how you see dating and relationships. Let's be real, the dating game is set up with rules that often don't work in your favor. Maybe you've noticed that the men who seem to succeed effortlessly with women are the ones who don't play by those typical rules. They understand something most don't. Attraction isn't about logic or checklist qualities. Women's desires are rooted deeply in emotions, often in ways they themselves don't fully realize. That's exactly what we're going to dive into today. I'll walk you through the 12 biggest emotional weaknesses every woman has, not to manipulate or take advantage, but to help you build real, meaningful connections. Knowing these can empower you to understand the psychology of attraction, so you're not left guessing or struggling with outdated advice. So, buckle up. And before we dive in, if you're already feeling the value, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more honest, effective advice that actually works in today's world. And if you'd like to support the channel and keep this content accessible, consider joining the channel membership. It helps us stay independent and deliver valuable insights to as many men as possible. All right, let's get into the first key insight. Lesson 1. The Steadfast Man. In today's world, women have endless options. Their DMs are filled, they're showered with compliments from strangers, and dating apps present an endless buffet of potential matches. But here's the kicker. Even with all these tools, most men still struggle in the dating game. Why? The answer is simple: lack of consistency. Many guys today are flaky, they make promises they can't keep, and they often give up at the first sign of difficulty. And trust me, women notice this. The truth is, women aren't quick to trust. They're used to men disappearing when things get complicated, whether it's after a few dates or even a few months. That's why a man who is unwavering in his actions, words, and decisions stands out immediately. Being steadfast is more than just showing up on time. It's about embodying stability in every area of your life. Be the man who doesn't just say what he'll do, but actually follows through without hesitation. In a dating landscape filled with indecisive, unreliable men, the one who can be counted on is like a lighthouse in a storm. Start with the small things. If you say you'll text her later, follow through. If you set a time to call, stick to it. Being steadfast isn't about being rigid, it's about being dependable. She needs to see that you're a man who keeps his word, because in today's fast-paced and often superficial dating world, reliability is one of the most attractive qualities you can offer. Lesson number 2. Ambition. Ambition is one of the most defining qualities a man can have. In a world where complacency is often encouraged and settling for good enough is the norm, an ambitious man is someone who stands out. He's constantly striving to improve, to build a future that's better than the present, and this drive is something women are instinctively drawn to. It signals a sense of purpose, a man who is on a journey towards something meaningful. But let's clear up a common misconception. Ambition doesn't mean you have to be building a multi-million-dollar empire or putting in 80-hour work weeks. True ambition is simply about having goals and working toward them, refusing to settle for mediocrity. Women find this attractive because it suggests you're not just passing through life. You're moving with intention, giving them the sense they could be part of something greater. However, Here's where many guys miss the mark. They talk about ambition, but don't follow through. Saying you're ambitious is easy, but proving it is what counts. You need to show it in your actions, whether through career progress, personal growth, or even your hobbies. Ambition is about making consistent progress, not about perfection. It's about striving to become a better version of yourself every day. So, start by setting both short-term and long-term goals. These don't have to be massive undertakings, but should be things that push you out of your comfort zone, like earning a promotion, learning a new skill, or getting in shape. By keeping yourself on this path of constant growth, you're showing that you're actively creating a future worth investing in. When a woman sees that ambition in you, she'll feel inspired to join you on that journey. Lesson number 3, confidence. We always hear that confidence is attractive, but what does that truly mean? Confidence isn't about showing off or being the loudest in the room. Real confidence is a quiet, steady belief that you are enough as you are. This kind of confidence is magnetic because it's rare, especially today, when so many men feel pressured to prove themselves. Women are naturally drawn to confident men because confidence signals security. Think about it. Women have their own insecurities. They worry about their appearance, how others perceive them, and whether they measure up. When a woman meets a man who isn't swayed by external validation, who doesn't rely on her or anyone else to feel good about himself, it's like a breath of fresh air. This is why confident men stand out in a world full of insecurity. Too many men rely on external factors like their job, looks, or social status for confidence. But what happens when those things are gone? Real confidence comes from within. It's the solid understanding of your worth, no matter what changes in life. With this kind of confidence, you're untouchable. You're not rattled by rejection. Setbacks don't shake you, and you certainly don't need anyone's approval to feel whole. To build this inner confidence, start by setting and achieving small goals. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, you're reinforcing your self-worth. And remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being at ease with your imperfections. Own who you are, flaws and all, and watch how women respond to that genuine self-assurance. Lesson number 4, the power of scarce attention. It's no secret that women enjoy attention, but here's the twist. They don't value attention they get too easily. In today's world, with DMS likes and comments just a click away, they can get validation from countless men whenever they want. But because it's so easy to come by, it often feels empty and loses its meaning. The man who stands out is the one who doesn't immediately give his attention away. When you're not quick to validate her, it shakes things up. She's used to men tripping over themselves to win her over. So when you don't do that, it makes her wonder. Now, she has a reason to seek your attention because it's suddenly something rare and valuable. And as we know, what's scarce becomes desirable. While they might not admit it, women enjoy the chase just as much as men do. When you don't instantly offer her what she wants, whether it's compliments, attention, or validation, you're sending a message. Your attention is something worth earning. That's exactly why it becomes so meaningful to her. So stop giving out free attention. If you're always texting, constantly complimenting or liking every one of her social media posts, you're making your attention less valuable. Instead, take a step back and let her come to you. When she feels your attention is something she has to work for, she'll value it so much more. Lesson number 5. The bad boy. The kind of man women are drawn to like moths to a flame. But let's be clear, it's not because he's rude or dismissive. It's because the bad boy embodies qualities that are captivating to women: mystery, unpredictability, and emotional composure. He's a man who lives by his own rules, unapologetically true to himself, and certainly not bending over backward to cater to someone else's every whim. This independence and confidence make him incredibly appealing. Women aren't looking for a man they can control. They're drawn to a man who keeps them intrigued, a man who has his own life and goals that don't center around them. The allure of the bad boy lies in the way he creates a dynamic of emotional highs and lows, keeping her hooked. It's that thrill, that sense of unpredictability, and the feeling that he's just slightly out of reach that pulls her in. But here's the thing. You don't need to be a jerk to embrace these traits. You can embody the essence of the bad boy simply by maintaining your own sense of mystery and emotional independence. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Keep parts of yourself hidden. Don't always be available. Let her wonder where you are and what you're doing. This sense of intrigue keeps her interested and wanting to know more. Practice emotional control by staying centered no matter what mood she's in. If she's upset, stay calm. If she's happy, enjoy it, but don't let it completely shift your focus or emotions. Bad boys are attractive because they're grounded, in control of their own emotions, and focused on their own lives. Be the man who stays steady, cool, and unfazed, someone she'll find endlessly intriguing. Lesson number 6, masculinity. Masculinity is often misunderstood in today's world, but deep down, many women are naturally drawn to men with true masculine qualities. This isn't about being overly aggressive or controlling, far from it. Real masculinity is about embodying strength, both physical and emotional. Women are attracted to men who can lead with confidence, provide a sense of security, and stay calm under pressure. Masculinity goes beyond physical appearance. It's about having a purpose, standing by your beliefs, and staying emotionally grounded. A man who is clear about who he is and doesn't let the opinions or actions of others sway him holds a unique appeal. In today's dating world, too many men struggle with emotional control. They react impulsively, get easily upset over minor issues, and allow their mood to depend on others, often letting their emotions control them instead of the other way around. A truly masculine man is calm and steady. He doesn't let external situations throw him off balance. Instead, he stays composed, grounded, and in control. To build this kind of masculinity, start by taking full responsibility for your life. Stop blaming other people or circumstances for your challenges. Make decisive choices, and when faced with obstacles, tackle them head-on. Women want to feel safe and secure with a man who is in control of himself and his life. That strength, that self-mastery, is what sets a masculine man apart in the eyes of others. Lesson number 7, the power of pre-selection. Have you ever noticed that women often seem more drawn to men who are already in relationships or who are surrounded by other women? This effect is known as pre-selection. When a woman sees that other women are interested in you, it triggers something instinctual. It signals that you must be valuable. Think about it like products that are in high demand. If everyone wants it, it must be worth having. Pre-selection taps into a competitive nature that makes her wonder why other women find you appealing. This curiosity heightens her attraction because, suddenly, you're no longer just any man. You're someone with perceived value. This is also why men in relationships frequently attract attention. It's not about breaking up a relationship. It's about the appeal of a man who's clearly desirable. The thought is, if he's appealing to others, there must be something special about him. Surrounding yourself with high-value women, even as friends, sends a subtle but strong message. When a woman sees you interacting confidently and comfortably with other attractive women, it signals that you're a man worth noticing. And simply by association, she'll start to see you as someone worthy of her attention too. Lesson number 8, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is one of the most overlooked qualities a man can have. Many think it means being overly sensitive or emotional, but that's far from true. Emotional intelligence is about understanding not only your own emotions, but also those of others. It's knowing when to listen, when to speak, and when to simply give space. Women, by nature, often connect deeply with their emotions, and they need a partner who can understand and support them in that. Yet, most men tend to approach a woman's emotions by trying to fix things. But here's the secret. Women don't need every problem solved. Often they just want someone to listen, to empathize. By being that person who can truly listen and understand, you're creating an emotional connection that many men never achieve. Another side of emotional intelligence is mastering your own emotions. Women don't want to be with a man who's unpredictable or reactive. They want someone who can stay calm under pressure, who can handle the highs and lows of life without breaking down. Start practicing this by being an active listener. Next time she's upset, resist the urge to offer immediate solutions. Instead, let her express herself. Listen carefully, acknowledge her feelings, and show empathy. This simple shift can build a level of trust and emotional closeness that sets you apart. Lesson number 9. Charismatic leadership. Women are naturally drawn to leaders. This doesn't mean you need to be a CEO or hold a high title. True leadership comes through how you carry yourself in everyday interactions. Leadership is about taking charge, making decisions confidently, and showing that you have a direction in life. Women want a man who can guide, not someone who constantly seeks their approval or needs validation. Charismatic leadership is especially powerful because it blends authority with genuine charm. You don't have to be forceful to lead. You can lead through your actions, your self-assuredness, and by making others feel valued. Women find men who know where they're headed in life attractive because it creates a sense of security and excitement, inviting them to be part of that journey. When you show leadership in your interactions with a woman, she'll feel more drawn to you because she'll see you as someone who can take charge and make things happen. Leadership signals strength, confidence, and decisiveness, all qualities that women find deeply appealing. The next time you're on a date, take the initiative. Plan the evening, make decisions, and don't hesitate to steer the conversation. Women are attracted to men who confidently take the reins, as it makes them feel secure and appreciated. When you lead, she'll naturally follow. Lesson number 10. Embracing vulnerability with boundaries. In today's dating world, vulnerability is often misunderstood. Many men believe that showing emotions or being vulnerable will make them seem weak. But the truth is, women are drawn to men who are capable of expressing vulnerability when done with strength and boundaries. Vulnerability doesn't mean laying everything on the table from day one. It means being open and real, but discerning about who you share with and when. Women are deeply attracted to men who can express genuine emotions, especially when it shows you're not afraid to be real. Yet, the key is in balancing vulnerability with boundaries. Show that you're comfortable sharing parts of yourself, but keep some things private initially to maintain mystery. This controlled openness shows emotional maturity and self-respect, making her feel secure while still intrigued by what lies beneath. To apply this, start by sharing a small story about a challenge you overcame. Then let her share her own experiences. This back and forth builds trust and shows that you value emotional depth. Remember, vulnerability without oversharing makes you captivating and authentic, a trait many men struggle to master. Lesson number 11. Developing patience and restraint. One of the most overlooked traits that deeply attracts women is a man's ability to practice patience and restraint. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, the man who can wait, observe, and take his time stands out. Women appreciate men who don't rush into things, whether that's in making decisions, forming opinions, or deepening relationships. Patience signals self-control, a quality women find comforting and attractive. This doesn't mean holding back indefinitely or playing hard to get. It's about understanding that valuable connections take time to grow. Show her that you're willing to let things unfold naturally without pressuring her or rushing into commitment. Take time to understand her and allow her to understand you. This creates a solid foundation and shows her that you're interested in more than just a fleeting connection. Next time you're on a date, focus on actively listening instead of jumping to conclusions or rushing to make an impression. By exercising patience, you're subtly communicating that you're confident enough to let things unfold at their own pace. This restraint is powerful and sends a clear message. You're here for the right reasons, not just a quick thrill. Lesson number 12. Passionate interests. Passion is one of the most attractive traits a man can have. When a woman sees you fully engaged in something you care about, whether it's your career, a hobby, or personal growth, she's drawn to that energy. Passion reveals purpose, drive, and a refusal to just coast through life. But here's the key. Pursue your passions for you, not to impress anyone else. Too often, men try to win women over by pretending to care about things they don't. But true passion is magnetic because it's authentic. When you're genuinely invested in something, you naturally attract others, including women, who want to be part of that journey. Find something that truly lights you up, be it your career, fitness, a side hustle, or a personal project, and dive into it wholeheartedly. When she sees how committed you are, she'll be intrigued and want to be part of your world. And remember, this isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding what truly matters and using that knowledge to create deeper, more meaningful connections. Most men miss this. They chase, seek validation, and play by rules that don't work. But you're different. With this insight, you can change the dynamic and attract women who are drawn to the real you. If you found value in this lesson, please like the video and share which insight surprised you the most. Don't forget to subscribe for more honest advice. And if you're ready to go all in, consider joining our membership community. Your support helps us keep bringing unique, quality content to more men like you. Take control of your dating life, step out of outdated rules, and be part of this movement to become the best version of yourself.